Alright, so I've decided to make a video showing you everything I'm packing in my backpack and the backpack itself to travel around the world for hopefully a few years. Primarily European travel, so there'll be a lot more warm gear, but this is everything I'm putting in it. It's everything that'll be in my back, and I'll show you how I pack it at the end, how I fit everything in. In the end, it weighs around 10 kilos, but I'll begin with the backpack now. So this here is the Osprey Farpoint 40 in black. To begin with, you've got your 2 mesh out front, which is used for your drink bottles. And then the main features of it, you've got a small little front pocket, which I will use to keep my electronics in. You have a bigger front pocket, which only opens towards the sides. In it, I'll have my day pack in it, my money belt in it, and then I'll keep my important documents right there, as you see. So I do not really have a use for this one at the moment, a strong use anyway, but I'm sure as I travel I'll learn what to do with it. And then the main part of the bag is this big open one here. So as you see, you've got a front mesh part there, and then you've got the main bulk of the bag. So in the main bulk of the bag is where I keep all my clothes. I'll show you them later, but everything will go in there. And then in this main mesh, I've been trying to find uses for it. As I said, I'm not very experienced, so in there, I'll show you what I keep, but it's more just odd objects rather than a certain category like with my clothes. So that's the backpack. It's very sturdy, carry-on approved. You got your 2 straps, adjustable everywhere, and then straps to the waist right there. But I mean, I've only carried it to the airport so far. I haven't left on my journey, but that should be it so far. Should be good. And now I'll get to all the clothes. Alright, so this here, everything you see is everything that'll be in my backpack minus the singlet I'm wearing that I'm taking overseas. Start with packing cubes there. You've got all my shirts, all my shorts and pants, all my underwear, socks, and then shoes. I've got a jumper, a raincoat, wallet, passport. Those are the odd objects, those are my toiletries, and those are some more odd objects, mainly electronics though, as you see in the bag and that. So we'll begin by the t-shirts, right? No, we'll begin by the packing cube. So I've got 3 packing cubes, they're compressible, and they'll be really useful keeping my clothes in, keeping them organised. So I start with this one here. This one I'm going to use to keep my undies and socks in. It's a smaller one, it makes more sense. We've also got the toiletries packing cube that I'll get to, toiletries obviously. We have the shirt one that I'm going to keep all my shirts in, roll them up, put them in here. And then we have the pants and shorts one here. The good thing about this one is on the flip side, you've also got another little compartment. So that's going to be the focus of dirty washing and that. The t-shirts, here we have one long sleeve collar at the back in grey. The patterned one here is a short sleeve collar, more casual. And then we have one long sleeve shirt. I figured I'd have to bring one, seeing it's Europe. Red t-shirt, normal. And then we have 2 merino wool t-shirts, which I saw was recommended. Apparently it's meant to be very odor resistant, very durable, very warm. So backpacking around Europe, figured that's what I'm after. So all of them will go into that one there. And for the pants, we've got 1 pyjama shorts there. Figured I'd wear some pyjama shorts, be comfortable at night. And then these 2 here, they're just normal shorts. Nothing special about them. So I've got 2 shorts there. And then these 3 are the pants. At the front, you've got a pair of cargo pants. Figured they'd be useful if I'm doing some outdoor stuff. You've got a pair of jeans in the middle there. And then you've got a more pair of comfortable running shorts kind of thing that I plan I'll wear around. So all in all so far, 2 collared shirts, 1 long sleeved, 1 long sleeve shirt, 1 t-shirt and 2 wool t-shirts, and then the singlet I'm wearing, which I believe is polyester. And then on to the socks and undies. Nothing complicated. I'm wearing 1 pair of undies, so you got 5 pairs of undies. And I've got 2 thicker woolly merino wool socks, which I'm planning, as I said, doing lots of outdoor stuff. I'll be wearing them with my boots there, and that should, carry me else. Otherwise I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of just normal socks. So far, that's everything that is going in these 3 packing tubes there. And that's the bulk of all the clothing I'll be wearing. For the shoes, I've got a pair of joggers, pair of thongs, pair of hiking boots. Hiking boots for hiking, I expect I'll be wearing the joggers and the thongs a lot more. I've also got, as you can see, a plastic bag underneath that I'll plan on keeping my dirty thongs in. And then here, we've got a raincoat, and then this is a micro puff downy jumper, right? So it folds, as you see, into a little pouch, but it's meant to be really warm. Nano puff, micro puff, so very compressible, and I heard it's the choice, so I thought I'd give it a go. Here, wallet, passport, and then we move on to the more miscellaneous items, right? So we've got ourselves a little day pack, all compressed into this. It'll fold out, and I imagine I'll be carrying this around most of the time. Then we have ourselves a big portable battery. We have ourselves a rain cover for the backpack in case it caught in a downpour, don't want everything getting ruined. And here we have a compact microfiber towel. That is the best option for travel, as it's quick drying, it's very compressible, and it's very large. That there is bigger than my entire body, about the size of my hand. Then we have a water bottle, and then we have a money belt wrapped around your waist. And here we have a shamag, pretty much just a large piece of cloth that's very useful for the outdoors kind of things. Be walking around, can wrap it around your head, use it, filter water, if I soak it, wrap it around my neck, keep me warm, keep me out of the sun, keep dust, bugs out if I'm ever on some big hikes. So that's very useful. I don't know whether I will be using it, but I guess I'll find out eventually. So those are the more miscellaneous items. They'll be going in that front pocket there, along with my phones. And now we have the toiletries. Got a bar of soap, got some cream, which is for inflammation and rashes and that. I have deodorant, nail clippers, toothbrush with a cover. And then in there I have 2 razors, toothpaste, lip balm, eye mask and earplugs. And then I have lots of sandwich bags, sunscreen, pills such as gastro, water purification, headache, and I think that's it, yeah. And I also have some tissues in there just to be safe while I'm out. And lastly, for the electronics, I have a universal adapter, which is crucial. No matter where I go, I'll always need to be charging. Have myself a torch. In the hostels, I heard this was very important, so you don't turn the light on and wake everyone up. You find your way around with the torch, packing and all that. 2 pens, filling out custom forms, always need a pen on you. Then with the electronics, in here I have a wall plug-in, pair of earphones, another cable, and the charging cable for the battery that I showed you earlier. And here, wall plug-in, charging cable, and earphones. And that will all go in this front pocket here, along with a pair of sunnies, pair of lip balm, always handy. So that is the overview of everything I will be packing into my 40 litre backpack, no bigger than my torso. So I'm going to roll it all up, pack everything into the cubes, and then I'll show you how I pack it into the backpack. Alright, so all packed up, that's what my bag looks like. I have 1 pair of shoes tied against the strap there, and 1 which isn't. The idea is I'll either be wearing one or the other, and if I'm wearing my thongs, I'll be in a place where I don't need to have my shoes strapped, which will be in a hostel or at a couch surfing or something. So I've got that on the outside, and I've also got a water bottle on the outside. So I'll show you everything inside it now. Take the boots off, take the water bottle out. So here's the front pocket, which I told you has my electronics and all these other items. Not too sure what to do with them, so I use that front pocket. And then in the middle pocket, open this for you, got my toiletries. And then in there, I don't know if you can see it, I've got the money belt, and then day pack. And then in the final big pocket, which I'll attempt to open with one hand. Might be a bit tricky because it's quite full. Note that everything in here is everything I'm bringing, not including a pair of undies and the singlet I'm wearing. So it will not be this full when I'm traveling with it, because of course I'll be wearing what's in it. And then for the big final pocket, I have my thongs, have my jumper here, raincoat here, and then I've got my 3 packing cubes buried in there. In here, have my towel, rain cover, battery, and shmug. So that's the entire bag when filled to the brim. Of course, be less full because I'll be wearing what's in it. But I'm wearing a pair of undies, pair of boardies, singlet. But otherwise, that is everything I'll be bringing. I'm planning 3 months Bulgaria, visit to Ireland and France, but it's very flexible. I have no idea where I'll end up. But assuming I get accepted, I've got a 2-year working visa in the UK, so I might do some travel around there. Otherwise, it's all suited to the cold. It's all meant to be very flexible because my plans will be flexible. But otherwise, that's everything.